Hi guys, welcome to Watkins Way. It's still summertime here in Palm Springs, so today we're going to do some summer grilling. Today we're going to grill a tri-tip, so stay with me. Alright, so let's do that tri-tip. So let me show you what I got here. I got a tri-tip in here, I got zesty Italian dressing, I punched a bunch of holes in here. This has been marinating in the refrigerator for probably over 24 hours. So this is ready to go on the grill right now. I got the grill heated up. We're walking out in a minute. This is going on the grill. But the way I got to this point is I got my tri-tip, and what I do is I usually check it if there's any excess fat on it. I cut it out, but this has been trimmed. So I'm going to punch some holes in here, and when I do marinate this, some of the marinade will get in here, and this really makes it tender. So if we just do that, I'll move my hand out of the way so I don't get stabbed. All right, so that's about all there is to it. Now let's open up our freezer bag, and we're gonna put this in here. And that's about it. Just zesty Italian dressing really tenderizes it, gives it a great flavor. But what I suggest is when you do this, do it about 24 hours ahead of time. I did it one time, I forgot and left it in there for 2 days. It was probably the best tri-tip that I ever had. All right, so let's take our tri-tip that's been marinating for 24 hours and let's take it to the grill. All right, we got our tri-tip on. What we're gonna do, this is about a 2-pound tri-tip right here. I got it on medium-high heat. And we're gonna leave it here for 20 minutes. We're not gonna touch it. I'm gonna wash it in case it gets flare-ups or anything. If I do, then I'll move it around, but if not, I'm gonna leave it there 20 minutes. I'm gonna turn it over 20 more minutes. I'm gonna turn all the burners off except this one here. I'm gonna move it over here, close the lid, and I'm going to leave it there for 10 minutes in direct heat, and we have the perfect tri-tip. All right, so while this is cooking, I'm going to go make a drink. All right, I got my tri-tip on the grill, and guess what? I'm thirsty again. So today I'm going to make a whiskey sour. We've been making drinks that are like 40, 50 years old. So today we're going to make whiskey sour. I'm going to use Old Granddad. I'm going to use my sweet and sour mix, a little bit of simple syrup, and I'm going to pour it over the, I'm not going to make this straight up, I'm just going to use my ice in here, and we're going to shake it. So put some ice in here. I'm going to do my usual, about 8 count, dump my simple syrup in. And so what we really have is about 2 ounces of bourbon, probably a teaspoon of simple syrup, and let's do about 3 ounces of sweet and sour. Put this on here. Let's get shaken. All right. Now we're not going to strain this. We're just going to dump it in here. All right, we got our whiskey sour. Let's see how good I am. I still got it. I could be a bartender again. It's been 20 minutes. Let's go check on our tri-tip and my drink. All right, look at that. 20 minutes, and we just flipped it over, and it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna take a little bit of the zesty Italian dressing that I was marinating it with, and just kind of brush this a little bit. We're going to leave it here for 20 minutes. We're not going to touch it. At the end of 20 minutes, I'm going to turn this burner on over here. These burners are going to be off. I'm going to move it over here, close the lid for 10 minutes. Then we're going to take it in, and it's going to be one of the best tri-tips that you've ever had. I'm going to go finish my drink. All right, our 20 minutes is up, so let's check our tri-tip here. Looking good. I'm gonna flip it over see how it looks on this side. All right, looks good. I'm gonna baste it one more time with our zesty Italian dressing. Put a little heavier coat on it this time, because what I'm gonna do is move it over to the side, and we're gonna use indirect heat for 10 minutes. I'm gonna turn this burner on right here. So I leave it up high, turn this burner off, this burner off, this burner off. So let's move this just like that. And what I'm gonna do is close the lid. Guess what I'm gonna do next? I'm gonna finish my drink. I'll see you in 10 minutes. All right, tri-tip's done, my drink's done. I'm pretty well done. So anyway, remember the tri-tip is 20 minutes on one side, flip it over, 20 minutes on the other side. Leave one burner on the right on, move it over to indirect heat, cover the grill for 10 minutes, and that should be the perfect tri-tip. So let's see what we got going here. A little bit of the juice on here. What I'm going to do, the end down here, these, if some people like it well done, this is going to be for them. See how tender that is? Kind of like to get that on an angle if I can. We're getting in here, we're going to get a little bit pink center to it. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? So I'm only going to go one more slice, and I'm going to tell you why. All right, that's our tri-tip, and then I get that right there. So what we're going to do with tri-tip, we're going to serve it tonight with a baked potato, corn on the cob. That's going to be my dinner. What you can do, it's great the next day if you're going to make beef dips. If you want to make a tacos, just take it and take one of these slices. If you want to make tacos, slice it down the middle. That's your meat for your tacos. I'm going to make a beef stroganoff out of this right here. I'm going to do the same thing that I did right here with this whole piece of meat here. And what you do with a beef stroganoff, here's the ingredients. 3/4 cup of red wine, 1 package of dry Lipton onion soup mix, 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. Throw this all into the crock pot, throw all the meat in with the crock pot, stir it up a little bit, turn it on high for 1 hour, and then turn it on low for 3 hours. Go over to the stove, make yourself some egg noodles, take it out of the crock pot, spread it over the egg noodles, do a little dollop of sour cream right in the center, and you got the best beef stroganoff. And see you next time. Cheers.